What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Carrie Michelle. We are here for the Plug Podcast, another episode. You guys already know I always bring the gang in the building. But before we get started, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on that YouTube channel. Before we get started, go ahead, drop it right now. Okay, there we go. So we about to get started, man. I got my bro in the building. We got Jizzal.
What no?
From Dem Franchize Boyz in the building. What's going on, bro?
What no?
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Well, now you got two names. Or is it still Jizzle, or is that just your new Instagram handle, the Allen Temple?
Oh, Fresh for the Alabama Fresh. Oh, I've been there.
You just
Yeah,
switched it up a little bit?
I just kind of use it now, but I've always been that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start from the beginning for the people that kind of just haven't seen you since then. You know, we've seen you since then doing your own solo thing, but let's start from all the way from the beginning. So Dem Franchize Boyz. How did you guys even come together as a group?
Well, we all from the same part of town. We all from the same part of town. We all attended the same high school, and one of the members lived in my apartments, and he had a mini little studio, and I was like the first person that he ever recorded in his life. So him and the other three members, they went off to college, and they began doing music while I was in the hood doing what I was doing. And when they came back, their first agenda was to come find me.
Right.
And, everything kind of came about that way.
So I heard you was like the man behind the pen.
Yeah, the ignorant ink pen that win, yeah.
Well, period. So did everybody equally write, or you were the main person that wrote in the group?
I mean, it was other writers, but I was the Ice Cube of it.
So how did the first hit record come about?
Buddy, rest in peace to him. He had a concept about doing a white T-shirt, and it went from there.
Did y'all agree with the white T-shirt concept? Was y'all like, that's whack, or y'all kind of could see where he was coming from with it?
It was what we wore every day, so it couldn't have been whack. It was what we was wearing every day, but everybody was into throwbacks and all that. That's why it was the fuck
right. That's
throwback.
why I'm asking.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah, it was. But that's what we wearing every day, and everybody wearing throwbacks and stuff like that at the time.
Did you think that song was gonna be as big as it was?
We only made music for the pool palace, for around our way. And a lot of times, like I've said this, even at the height of my career with them, I used to just rap for a hobby and just to dodge a dope case. Like, when it was the police were hot that day, I'm going to go rap today. I'm going to the studio today. The police out, or they tell me they just hit somebody, I'm going to go to the studio today.
Studio, right? Be out the way.
Yeah.
So with the first single, did you guys get signed after the first or the second single?
The first single was like a single we had in the street, but White T was actually a second single that catapulted. But yeah, we was signed right after that, yeah. Like 6 months after that.
Okay. So that happened pretty fast.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so how was the adjustment from going from just making the music for fun, just making it for the pool palace, just making it to dodge, what you had going on, to now you're signed artist, you're millions of fans. I'm sure tour life was crazy. How was that transition and adjusting from everyday life to now celebrity life?
It took a long time because the first deal, it wasn't adjusted to. We were still doing what we were doing. I was still in the street. I was still in the hood.
Now, how did you balance that, though? Like, still being able to have your street life, but then also having to take your music career serious now that you're signed.
Like I said, I ain't take that shit serious at first. I'm trying to tell you, we was still in the street. I ain't take that shit serious. I just had a lot of more money.
Okay. What was your first tour?
The first tour was we kind of did ourselves. That was when we were signed to Universal.
Okay.
Because Universal had us, they sent a whole email list over a bunch of promo dates, but we had a lot of folk calling for shows. So we ain't do none of that shit Universal was talking about. Okay. We just went straight for the folk who were paying us. That's why that album didn't do good like the other albums did.
Y'all didn't get in trouble for that?
What they were gonna do? Because we was like at the youngest group to get that amount of money and be able to control the whole budget.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah,
I
we
heard
controlled
that you
the whole
guys had like full control of your situation.
Yeah, we controlled the whole budget.
So did you blow your money?
Hell yeah.
At what age was this? Like,
I was like 18.
Oh yeah, y'all was
18, 19.
Oh yeah, y'all was blowing money for real.
Of course.
What was your first big purchase?
What was my first big purchase? I bought a lot of stuff.
Your very first big purchase.
I think it might have been a chain.
A chain?
I think it might have been a chain. My
right.
first franchise record piece. I think that was the biggest purchase out that first deal.
That's about right.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
So after Dem Franchize Boyz took off, now you on tour. Now you signed. Now there are these other groups that are coming about with kind of a similar swag, I guess you could say, or trying to, what some people would say, try to bite you guys' style. Did you guys feel that way?
In a sense, but nah, because we knew what it was all about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think it was about the dance or the songs or the snap era. It was nothing like that. It was some inner circle that was going on. Like, D4L, they came from Shawty Low. And they was with Shawty Low at first, but Shawty Low was funding us at first.
Right.
He was funding us. We came around them because Low seen the opportunity to make some money. Low gave us money like every week. Like every week he would call my phone because at the time I was the only dude in the group with a cell phone.
Okay.
So he would call my phone and to meet up with me and Parlay to get the money, and it would happen every week. But we had did a little under the table contract with him and Raheem the Dream. But the contract said if anybody went to jail or went to the hospital, if we got signed, we didn't have to pay. And Coco Brother from V103 was involved in that contract as well.
Okay.
So if y'all remember, Raheem the Dream had the aneurysm. He went to the hospital, and at the time we did the little under the table contract with Low. They was already looking for Low. He was finna go to prison anyway. And the deal came. Raheem had the aneurysm, and Low was in jail. So we ran off.
Gone.
Yeah, and we ain't pay nobody but Coco Brother. So when Low got out of jail, we was like we wasn't getting no money, and that's where all that steam came from. It really came from that.
So like some inside stuff, not with the media and the fans trying to make it seem
Yeah, that's what it was all about.
Okay. So no real beef.
At times it might have got like that because it was some exchange, some Molotov bomb throwing, some shooting, some fighting. It's some stuff that went on, but at the end of the day, we hashed it out without nobody getting buried.
Yeah. What's your craziest tour experience?
As far as what?
But anything crazy that might have happened on tour? 'Cause I know it was crazy for you to go from, like you said, every day, street life, you're not really taking it serious, to the first time that you was on a big show and everybody's yelling y'all name, screaming y'all name, trying to get next to y'all. How was that feeling?
It was an incredible feeling.
Okay. Why you look around?
Because I ain't want to answer that incorrectly.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to answer that incorrectly. It was an incredible feeling, though.
It was a good feeling. So
Yeah.
how do you feel now, still doing music, have been a part of this whole movement? How do you feel being a trendsetter? Because you guys have really set a real trend as far as like dancing, fashion, even the streaming, with you guys really being like the first guys to really do like ringtone streaming and stuff like that. How does that feel? Do you feel like you guys get enough credit for that?
No, we don't. But I see artists do that now today, and they look at it as if that was the first time it's been done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But they don't really do research anymore. Like the newer artists, they don't really do research no more. They don't really care to do the research. That's
They don't
crazy.
even get media training or artistment development anymore either.
At all.
Yeah.
The label wants you to come already packaged together with all that already.
No, the
done.
label wants them to die. I've been signed on every major company there is. It was never a time that they had an insurance policy out on the artist.
That's
they do that now.
true.
I've been with Universal, Koch, Capital, Virgin, So Def, you name it. I done been on their label before. I done been signed on their label before. You got 401k and you had benefits and things like that. But they never had no insurance policy on the artist. Never.
Somebody pointed that out when the whole Migos situation happened, and they were like, that was something set up by the label to get him killed for his insurance money. That's crazy.
Hey, it happens.
I see.
Yeah. It happens.
Well, look, we're going to take a short break, y'all. I got my bro in the building. We're going to get more into his business in a second. But for now, you guys take a drink. Shout out Nyack, our official sponsor.
Yeah,
We'll be right back, y'all. Your girl, Carrie Michelle. Jizzal in the building. The plug.
Okay, y'all. Whoever it lands on got to drink the whole bottle. God, I hate this game.
What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Carrie Michelle. We are still here. The plug. I still got my bro in the building. Jizzal, what's happening, baby?
Well, no,
What's happening? So I'm going to get a little bit more into your business, okay? Is that cool?
that's usually how it go.
Why y'all break up?
Huh?
Why y'all break up?
Once real money get involved and egos flare, things like that happen. You don't know no group who had the amount of success that we had and didn't have that breakup.
So it
Not
wasn't.
even from the Jacksons 5 or anybody you can think of.
That's true.
Not even the Tim. Anybody you can think of. Any group have had that breakup. Once some money get involved, especially when y'all become successful, everybody don't have their own motives. Everybody got their own intentions now. Yeah.
But I've heard it's been like multiple breakups or different members leave at different times and then y'all always come back together. That normally doesn't happen. That's kind of dope though.
Oh, when did that happen with us though?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody told me that.
Oh,
You can correct me. This is why we're here.
I just corrected you. When did that happen?
Oh, period. Well, then it
Oh,
never
okay.
happened.
Right.
So I heard something about you guys at some point. We're putting together a documentary.
Yeah, they're doing a documentary on me. We about to start filming that, and we got footage that come from other things that I'm doing that's gonna be included in that as well. But yeah, they're talking about doing a documentary. It might be named the same thing in my book. Ain't nothing wrong with the truth.
Okay. So the documentary is specifically just about you, not about the history of the group. It's specifically just
That falls in
on
there
you.
because that's a part of my life too. But yes, that boy Jizzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you start filming that?
Well, actually, it's something that just got orchestrated a couple weeks ago, but I've been filming a lot of the footage that's going to be included in there for quite some time now.
Okay. And then you said you have a book.
Yeah,
Talk about the book.
ain't nothing wrong with the truth.
So go through your motivation and your inspiration about
The
coming
book,
about writing the book.
when Buddy passed away,
Okay.
and I wanted to stop doing music altogether. And someone informed me, shout out to Black Nicholson, he used to manage me, and he pitched that idea to me, and I started writing it immediately.
Okay. So I'm assuming this is your first book.
It is.
How was that process for you, like going, well, no, I guess it wouldn't really be that hard because you're a writer already.
Right, and I had so much stuff to talk about that a lot of people are going to be upset with me when these books finally do come out because I don't change no names in the book. I don't.
Oh, you dropping names.
Hell yeah. You got to know who I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
I mean, people can't really be mad if it's not the truth. That's when people get upset. So
Like
if
I
it's the
said-
truth, then it's just kind of like, well,
Someone informed me and told me that I should change the names. Well, I'm like, but then they ain't going to know who I'm talking about. And it ain't like I'm lying.
maybe they're saying that you should change the name just based off of maybe like legal reasons. But like I said, if it's the truth, then they can't really do anything legal about it.
Ain't the first time somebody tried to come sue me before.
I believe it.
Okay.
I believe it.
That's my energy toward it. I don't care.
As it should be. So, we've got the documentary, we've got the book.
We got the Fish and Hunt show. We got the project I'm working on. And as well, we had an artist that we were working with who just, recently, a couple days ago, passed in a horrible crash.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, rest in peace, Smokey DB. Yeah.
And then I see you doing some acting.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my act on.
Trying. I see you
They
doing
won't,
it.
They won't give me my own show unless I catch on fire somewhere. I pull a stunt like that, so I don't know. We're working on it, though.
Well, talk a little bit about the acting that you already been doing right now.
I mean, I just been on other little series and stuff that's been on YouTube or whatever, and I won't give them any light on here, but I've did a little acting here and there.
So that's something that you really want to like explore and take to another level?
I mean, that was something that was already in the plans and in the works. Like, we had a movie that we was supposed to do when we was over there at Capitol, and we had cast from, I don't know if you guys remember the 666 Mafia movie, Choices. We had cast from there, and there was a lot of rappers that you guys know from Atlanta. Even Jeezy reached out to me one time about it because he was hearing about it once we had started, reading for the roles and stuff. We started letting people read for it or whatever, whatnot. But, as we had got in some trouble or whatever, and Capitol didn't pay our staff and the people who they agreed to do, and
Okay.
it just kind of sort of never happened. And then besides, the group did their demise, so
Okay.
it just sort of never happened.
So if you could put together like your ideal movie cast for your movie, who would you put in there?
Well, I would definitely use the dude who played Alonzo in Choices.
Okay.
Um,
Name
yeah.
like 4 people that you just would have to have in your
Uh,
movie.
Clifton Powell.
Okay.
I would definitely want to work with him. The dude who played on the Five Heartbeats,
Ain't nobody
Eddie
coming to
Kane.
see you.
Eddie Kane.
Ain't
That's
nobody
on the
coming to see you,
Temptations.
Otis.
That's the Temptations.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Right. And who else would I use? Oh, that lady who played on damn, what's that movie name, man? What's the name of that? Training Day. That lady who,
Which lady?
the lady who Denzel robbed for the dope out the money for out the house, and she talking about what blast them fools. I
know
just
who you
started
talking about. I
I
can't
can't
think of
think of
her
her name, but I
name.
just started following her. But I would definitely use her.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what type of movie would it be? A drama, suspense, comedy?
it would probably be all of them combined because I come with all 3 of those.
Oh, period. Great
Right,
movie. Well,
right.
we're going to look forward to more acting from you for sure.
Already.
Definitely this documentary. But we're going to take a short break.
Short break.
Very short break, you guys. Like I said, and during this break, you guys get you some Nyack. Shout out Nyack for sponsoring the episode.
Shout out to Nayet.
Very smooth. You guys follow them on Instagram too at Nyack Cognac. But it's your girl, Carrie Michelle. Jizzle still with me.
Already.
Plug podcast, and we'll be right back.